Hi guys, it's Alicia here with my work basket. This is kind of a quick preview of one of the newest things that I have purchased and brought home. I wanted to make sure I record something of its current state before I do anything to it. But yes, it is an antique Treadle sewing machine with the 4 drawers. It's technically 5 drawers. There's a very tiny drawer in the top here. I purchased it at auction, kind of on impulse. I've gotten super lucky because it looks like it's going to work great. So this, of course, flips open, and it has the assisted lift. I'm sorry, I forgot I have to pull it out a little bit based on like the current location of our lamp. So it is a New Home Ruby. And the serial number here puts it as being produced in 1920. It is beautiful. I am so in love with it. And also, I got super lucky, and it looks like it is going to work fantastic. So when I turn the hand crank, the needle does move appropriately. And when I go down here and I move the treadle, a little tricky to do with your hands. When I move the treadle here or the gear wheel, the treadle moves appropriately. It definitely needs some oiling, but the only problem that I really see that's stopping it from working correctly is that the belt is too long. It's too loose. There's actually a pretty easy fix for that, and that is that on the belt there is a connection, and that connection is actually done with almost like a giant staple. So I'm going to unprong those, shorten it, prong it back together, and that should at least buy me some time with this existing belt. I'm ordering another belt. I might just go ahead and order 2 at once. I don't even know. But I'm ordering another belt, but that'll buy me time for those belts to get here and me kind of do it. So it's got to get cleaned up. I haven't cleaned the wood besides with a damp cloth because it was just a bit dusty. And I haven't cleaned the machine at all. I haven't really cleaned the treadles. So it needs a good cleaning. It needs some oiling. And other than that, it looks like it's going to be set to go besides the slight belt adjustment. But I wanted to record it before I do anything to it so that you can see kind of the before and after. And one thing I find really neat, let me show you the neat thing first. So this is how you get into the bobbin. And the bobbins on these are kind of neat. So right now you see there's no bobbin. When you turn the crank, it comes kind of shooting back and forth. And it looks like almost like a bullet. Like I saw them listed. I bought this at an online auction, and I have trouble getting this out because I have like no fingernails to speak of. I bought this at an online auction at like 8 o'clock at night. I think it ended, and I knew nothing about it. I hadn't actually seen it in person. That's where the bobbin goes in. And I was fully expecting for it to be missing everything. I was like, watch me have to buy a bobbin, watch me have to buy shuttles, I knew almost nothing about it. So I got really lucky in how well it works. I just got really lucky in general with it. Another way I did get lucky is that it does have its regular foot. It doesn't have any of the extra attachments, unless there's some variety of secret compartment I haven't found yet. But it's got everything I need to get started, so that's good. I'm just going to put this in a second. I should have paid more attention to how I was taking it out. I'm just not used to it yet, and doing it one-handed is a bit too complicated. The case in general is in good shape. It's got a few kind of, I think some wax will do just wonders for it. It's very rough. One handle is a bit busted. A piece of this actually broke off in my hand while I was opening it, and I tossed it in the drawer there. So one handle accessory is kind of busted up. Most of this one's kind of, some of it's missing. These are like almost like the facing is worn off. Like it's like half of the But still, I got a pretty good deal on it. I think after fees, like auction fees, listing fees, sales tax, not listing fees, but auction fees, I paid about $85, which isn't too shabby. It's a little more than I wanted to pay. Originally, I bid because it was at $4. And I was like, I am not even letting this sell for $4. Like, no way. I don't need it. I don't know where in my house I was going to put it. I'm not letting it sell for $4. So I started bidding and I was like, okay, I'm not going to let it sell for less than 25 bucks. 25 bucks or less, I'm buying this. And I was just kind of sort of researching common prices and the brand and things like that, and just falling more in love with it while I was waiting to see the auction. This is where you wind the bobbin. So as the auction was going on and I was waiting to see if I was winning or not, how much I wanted it was increasing, and it went to, I'm not letting it go for less than 50. I'm not letting it go. I'm willing to go up to 65. But what ended up happening was it got up to about $50, which was my, this is it. This is like after fees and all, as much as I'm willing to pay. Someone tried to kind of snipe the auction. Sniping is when you log in at the last minute and try to outbid someone. Someone tried to snipe the auction at the last minute, and I was like, I am not playing that game. I cannot stand auction snipers. I never do that. I cannot stand when people do that. And I was going to be furious if I lost it for some tiny amount of money due to an auction sniper. So I went ahead and bid more. I was like, I'll go up to, I think the final auction price was about 71. And I was like, that's it. I'm hitting, what the bid required is. And if I get outbid, that's it. I'm going to have to let this go. They didn't bid again. The sniper lost this time, and I'm very proud of that. There's a little bit of damage here on the flip out table. And there is a tiny piece of thread just kind of stuck in the, and there's a little bit of black thread right in the bobbin. So I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, so that is my newest, to me, sewing machine. I don't actually know how many sewing machines we have in the house. I think this is the fourth. I have my personal machine. We have a machine that my husband and son, if a friend came to sew or whatever, they share. We have a vintage machine that I've actually never fully got working. I think it works. I just never figured out quite the intricacies of threading it. And then now we have this one. So this is definitely the oldest machine in the house. But it needs, I mean, you can see there how thick that grime is. So it'll get a good clean, and you'll definitely be seeing some more of it. I definitely wanted to, like I said, I wanted to get kind of before and after pictures, before and after video, but you'll be seeing a lot more of it. I'm going to be getting different things like machine oil, the new belt, all that kind of stuff, and get it cranking again. All right, so this is my new Ruby new home. Thanks for watching.